Hi everyone. Today I wanted to talk to you about some hints and tips about using flip flaps in your project. So this is my Jingle All the Way Christmas album that I've spent the weekend creating. I've still got to go back and add in all the bling and put some foam tape under some things and stuff because I forgot to take my foam tape with me on the weekend. But what I wanted to show you was using, as I bumped the camera, sorry guys. What I wanted to show you was using flip flaps in your pages and a couple of different ways to attach them. So I have actually attached this to my scrapbook page underneath the photo mat so that the glue area on the flip flap is hiding from view. Now I'm just grabbing another flip flap just to show you because I've realised I forgot one. So this is our little 2x2 flip flap. And so the glue is under this white section here. I'm just going to peel a little bit back so you can actually see it's got some little dots of glue in there. So the way that I was originally thought flip flaps would function is that you would stick them to the outside of the page protector and then they would just flip up. But of course you will then see the white obviously disappears, but you will see the line of glue on your page. And I decided very quickly that I didn't like that look. So this is what I've been doing ever since. I'm just going to put this back out of the way. So I have put this under a photo mat. Could be under anything, but it's directly onto my page so that bit is actually hidden. So then I know what you're thinking when you put it into the page protector, Danny. It means that, and I've done these double-sided on the white cardstock, so it just makes it a little bit harder to get this in because I've got to make sure both sides stay flat. So it means that I can't lift this without pulling the page out. Well, I have a very quick, easy solution for that, and I've just misplaced my pokey tool. There it is. I thought I picked it up. So using a piercing tool or something pointy, I call this my pokey tool, I'm going to place a dot in the page protector on both sides where that is. Now I'm going to remove this. I'm going to place, I've got a small cutting mat, but it could be anything you place under there just to help keep that protected. Now I'm actually going to put this on a diagonal so that my two dots, one's here and one's here, are basically along there. With my metal, well, it could be any ruler, but I use a little metal ruler because I have it, and a cutting knife, I'm actually going to slice. Now, the little dots are twofold. They act as a marker for me, so I know where I've got to slice, but also they help act as a bit of a stop for when I put my flip flap through. So now I'm going to put my page back in here again. Yep, good, we're good on that side. Now this time, when I get to this point, I'm going to make sure that my flip flap comes underneath and through that little gap. So now I have a flip flap that is on the outside. My page is still on the inside. And in fact, I can push that down a little bit further. Okay, I've actually done this a little bit high. Silly me, that's okay, doesn't matter. And so I would normally do it. I didn't have my paper pushed completely to the bottom. So I'm going to show you another one because this album has a couple of different flip flaps in different directions. So this one actually goes this way. Now, there's a couple of things going on here that you need to be aware of. So I'm just going to put this, and I've actually got one on the other side, but I'm only going to do one side for the moment just to show you. All right, so I'm pushing this in. So as I'm pushing this in, just because the flip flap is a little bit big for the pocket whilst it's in the page, I'm actually going to do it this way just so that I can get the page lined up exactly where I want it. So I want it to the bottom. I want to center my cardstock on my page. I'm still going to do my dots, and I actually want to come down up I deliberately am coming up a little bit this time because the bottom of my flip flap comes to here. And I don't want to cut through the bottom of the page. All right. So putting those dots on. So like before, I'm just going to put my cutting mat in. Now this time around it's going to be a little bit harder just for that bottom edge, but I'm going to line this up. It's there and it's there. Maybe just a little bit more. I'm going to chop straight down as far as I can for my mat and pull that out. And I just want to check. Oh, yep, cool. It did go all the way to the bottom even just by flicking over that edge. So this time around, it's a little bit more complicated just because you've got to maneuver. Oops, I'm stuck. Maneuver the flip flap. But you can see already that it wants to bend up. So I am going to bend that back a bit like that once I get it down to the bottom. All right, we are down to the bottom. This is going to be the hardest one I've done just because of the shape. Now, my other suggestion perhaps is take out the card that was in there. That might be more useful. It'll bend so much easier and I can always put that card back in place. This is what I love about live videos. You get to see me make the mistakes that you are probably thinking I might mess this up. And you know what? I still do it and I've been doing this for ages. Okay, so you can see that that now bends so much easier. I can pull that through, just gently pulling that through. And now I can pop my cards back in through the opening that's on the inside. And voila, it works beautifully. And so now it is set up beautifully that I can just come back in, do my dots on the other side. Now, because I don't particularly want to have to pull this all the way out after having got the other side set up, I am going to open this up this way. Just going to remove. Oh, you would think I could do it, right? Remove my cards just completely out of the way. I'm going to do this line whilst it's in the page protector, which obviously you can do. So there's my dots, there and there. Yep. Okay. Pull that out. I might just pull those cardboards out first. Gently pull my page, my flip flap through my page, and nope, that'll be upside down. So I need to go that way. Ta-da! Flip flaps are in, the page is protected, and this will get covered by a photo, so I don't have that really ugly glue line where I don't want it. Hope it helped, guys. Have a great day.